This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Ah, what a lovely day just to sit here in the afternoon, evening, picking up my parts, putting things together, and getting ready to get on an action adventure. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with another new game from my library, and this time it's a classic from the PS2 era platformers, Ratchet and Clank, the first one. This is a PS2 version, not the remake, which I was impartial to because of the way they did the story and everything like that. And this is just some of the gameplay. So, I really liked the first one quite a bit. It started a new franchise, which has lasted for quite a while. I think the last one was it Into the Rift or whatever? Unfortunately, I haven't played that one or the last couple before that. I kind of fell off of a lot of modern Ratchet and Clank games. And if you play this one, you can kind of see why. I'll go over my thoughts on the game over the course of the game. But before that, let's do some language. You can set this version to English, French, German, Spanish, and Italian. You can also set the music volume. Let me turn down the music just a little bit, and the sound effects. Nothing too much. Now there is subtitles. However, subtitles don't work during FMV sequences, and I can't set it till I actually start a new game. So you have to go through the first part for those who are curious about it. But yeah, Ratchet and Clank was created by Insomniac Games, and they've long since. I don't even think they still work. I think the last games I worked on were from a different studio because I think Sony technically owns it or something like that. I know they came back a couple of times to work on it, but they've got their own project to work on now. So anyway, I had a default file here just to make sure the game was running and everything like that. And well, you know, let's just start the game and then I can discuss it. Well, because there's going to be a lot of times where I can just talk in the middle of action scenes and stuff like that. So let's see how Ratchet and Clank starts at the beginning and how these two come together, because it's called Ratchet and Clank, right? So how do the titular heroes meet each other?
Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology.
You know, looks like that little guy is falling down, so let's go get to him. So here we are playing Ratchet. He is actually.
Welcome to the Gadgetron Help Desk. We are here to offer you advice during your interplanetary travels. The Help Desk is a free service provided by Gadgetron Corporation.
Alright, so this is Ratchet. I don't know if the game they tell us exactly what his race is, so maybe I should keep that quiet for those who haven't played the game. So let's go into the menu first before we actually start playing. So if you press the select button, you can go to the map here. This tells us where we can explore on the map. So some areas we can't explore or can't get to yet. Question mark means that's our objective, or at least one place we can go to. We can switch to other maps, but we don't have that available yet. You can also view missions on maps. Here we have the investigate crash site. That ship looked like a crash near here. Find the site where it landed, and perhaps you can learn more about what happened. All right. And if we press start, we can go into our weapons menu. We have Ratchet carries a number of weapons over the course of this game. Right now, all we have is the bomb glove. What it does is you use it, throws a bomb at things. Pretty straightforward. We'll get more later on. Gadgets, we don't have anything yet, but we can equip ourselves with fancy gadgets. We also have the quick select, which during combat we can hold a button and then able to switch between our multiple different weapons. Right now we don't have any available items. We don't have any items to use, so we'll hold off on that for later. We also have the help option, which helps us how to play the game. You can actually turn off help if you don't want help desk to keep talking to you every second, but they'll stop after a while. But welcome to Gadgetron Help Desk. We're here to offer you advice during your interplanetary travels. The help desk is a free service provided by Gadgetron Corporation. You can also set up the controls or look at them. So, yeah, look at that, the old PS1 style controller, even though this is on PS2. But I'll go over what that actually is here in a second, just for those looking at. We got moves, got different abilities you can use. You can attack with the square button, jump with the X button, and so forth and so on. This is just how to do everything. So, yeah, I'll show that all off here in a second, but I just want to go over that the game explains how the whole weapons go. There's our weapons. Here's a description for the bomb glove. The bomb glove is an affordable entry-level weapon. In fact, it's free. We believe in this product so strongly that you're willing to give it away to first-time customers. Effective at close or medium range, this device can be especially handy against the clusters of enemies. Hold down L1 for precision aiming. Makes a great gift. All right. And you can tell with that lining how the humor in this game is going to be. All right, and then options, I want to change. You can, yeah, here's where you can change the help desk if you don't want voice or text. I'm just going to leave it on just for saving. You can save and load your progress. You can change the sound a bit. Oh, I thought I changed it. Let me, maybe it didn't save it properly or something like that. So, all right. Let's see, camera. I want to change left to right to normal. Well, it says normal, but it's weirdly reversed. It's almost like flight controls. I might leave the up and down at the same. Don't want to change the speed of the camera. I think I might change it to fast. Subtitles, let's turn that on. So for those who, like me, sometimes have hard of hearing. Alright. Okay, that's a decent speed. But yeah, left and if you had it reversed, if I was pressing right here, it'd be going left, and if I press left, it'd be going right. Right now I have airplane controls on, which is when you press up, it goes down. So I think I might leave it at that. We'll see how flummoxed I get, because sometimes I'll forget my own controls. Anyway, you can press the square to attack buttons. If you attack stuff, you can get these bolts. We'll use these later on for currency. Huh, who's that dapper fellow? He's probably nothing important. Don't worry about him. Oh, I really, and by the way, hopefully you pay attention to the music in the background, so, because this game really has really great music. Actually, let me modify the music just to sound just a little bit. Maybe turn down the sound effects a little bit more. But I really like the music in this game. It's very clever. I don't know, just has a specific feel to it that I really like. So, but anyway, what are these things? Well, they're dead now. But yeah, if you press the circle button, you can use your item. Here's where you can go into first-person mode for targeting with using the bomb glove. You can do that with L and R1. R2 and R1 and R2 have this ability where you can crouch. If you press square, you can throw your thing. If you press X twice, you can double jump. If you hold on to R1 button and you move backwards, you can backflip. You can also flip back and right. So keep that in mind when you're in certain combat situations. So, all right. I'll try not to use too much time breaking barrels, but you know, you'll eventually have to spend a lot of bolts over the course of the game. And no, I won't be doing like a speed run of it. I've seen people like just blast through this game like within like less than an hour or something like that because of some crazy glitches in the original version that I'm playing. So yeah, I really like the music in this game. I don't know, just something about the soundtrack just like really really works in it. I mean, the other soundtracks later on are good too, but this one might be my favorite.
You can interrupt help desk messages by pressing the triangle button. To disable help desk messages, please select options from your pause menu.
That might based sorry, it was talking about being on the pause menu. Man, really have a bad time with this sound setup. Because I want to hear the music, but I also want to be able to hear the voices and stuff like that too, but I don't want it to be super loud. Okay, well, we'll figure it out over the course of the game. I thought I had a pretty good setup for it, but I guess not, so... Yeah, these things are really easy, but obviously it's the first planet, so we're not going to have too much trouble with this, so... Easy peasy, lemon squeeze. There you go. Like I said, I'm going to collect a lot of these just because we will need to spend them over the course of the game, so... And these are nanotech boxes here.
That's nanotech. Whenever you sustain injury, let Gadgetron's patented nanotech system rebuild your body from the inside out.
I don't think I want to, lady. But I guess I'm going to have to, aren't I? So. Whoop. Yeah, see, they're not going to do much to me. I was able to just almost walk up on this toad of doom. Probably going a little bit overboard with using the bombs because these guys are so easy. Later on, we'll use them more often. They do have limited ammo, so you can only use so many before you run out. So, but luckily, this game, depending on where you go and what you do, you can refill your item boxes pretty efficiently if you know what. No, here we got a new enemy here. Oops, didn't need to use that twice. Just a standard robot. Yeah, here we go. These G boxes here. Yeah, refill your ammo. So, looks like he's playing jump rope with the creature. I think that's what it's supposed to be doing, but I'm not sure. Sometimes if you just pay attention, sometimes there'll be like little humor bits like that over the course of a level.
Use your bomb glove. Press the circle button to equip it, and the circle button again to fire it. You can also use it in first person by holding down the L1 button.
Yeah, just like that. Although if you leave it out of first person mode, if you get close enough to a target, you'll auto-target the nearby enemy, and then you can hit one that way, so it just depends on how you want to go about it. Oops, got a little closer. The only time I'll probably ever really actually die will be probably during boss fights. And even then, it really depends. Yeah, technically I don't have to kill all these guys, but they drop precious bolts. And it'll prevent me from grinding off screen. I mean, I'll probably still have to grind off screen depending on the situation, but anyway, there's the crash.
Interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of... My race, the Blarg, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation. And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Qwark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this, wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Deal.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Whoa, this is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is V54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Qwark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Qwark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny.
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Clank? Where are you? Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
Well then, apparently Ratchet's first time flying did not go over too well. And yeah, that's the autosave symbol for those who are curious. So, what's this?
Hi there, Fuzzball.
All right, yeah, we can now buy. You can buy ammo if you want to. Although there's almost never a reason to buy ammo unless you just don't want to mess with finding gadget boxes. And we can now buy a new weapon, the Pyrocider. Unfortunately, we don't have the bolts for it, so we'll come back later to buy it. There are other gear and stuff like that we can get via finding it as well, but most stuff you will buy. So, all right, so we got 2 locations we need to locate for our next. Let's see how our missions are. So we need to find a new ship because we crashed our old one. Thanks to your stellar piloting, you're stranded without a ship. Complicating matters is the fact that Tobruk Crater is being invaded by Drek's robot army. Yet with all that military hardware, there's got to be a ship around somewhere. And finally, explore the waterworks. These waterworks are one of the things Drek plans to steal from this planet. You should search them thoroughly before they're ripped from the planet. All right. Okay, well, let's head to, let's see. Which one do I want to go through first? Well, I guess since, whoops, whoa. I did not mean, yeah, you can replay the planet stuff on here through the play infobot option, and that's basically just playing through the cutscene again. Let's see. I guess I could go through the waterworks. Or not. Nah, we'll go this way. We'll check the waterworks. We can eventually come back and check that stuff later, so. Alright, got some new enemies here. I don't know their names, so I could look it up if I really wanted to, but we will just think. Oh, Mausers! Copyrighted characters. No, they're although maybe they are inspired by Mausers. I mean, you can only come up with so many different types of ideas when it comes to certain types of creatures. So, but yeah, most of them will be one-hit wonders, so don't worry about it. And like I said, I could avoid most of these guys. I don't have to fight them all. So, although really, if I want to get money, I should probably just destroy boxes over the course of the game. Oh, there's other things you can do on planets other than just defeat the objective, but I'll go over that maybe later, maybe bonus episodes or something like that. When it comes pertinent. So. And one thing I like about the game is the way that the level designs are built, because later on, a lot of the Ratchet and Clank games become more straightforward. In the first versions of this game, they used to give you, this first game, they actually give you quite a few options on going through the planet, not just like go from point A to point B, but you can go through multiple different paths and locations. Is that B-17 bomber? I mean, yeah, I blew up the thing, but that's fine. Just hit them all with a bit of a bomb chew there. Oh wait, that's the wrong game. So, yeah, like I said, most times if you're paying attention, you could probably just run through and get enough ammo and just spend all your stuff willy-nilly, and you're probably going to get all of it back almost instantly. So anything back over here? Chest. Or ooh, nice. I guess I don't have to do much exploring if I don't want to, so that looks like we got flying creatures up ahead. Too bad we don't have a straight-up gun. Although later on, weirdly enough, like I think in the first Ratchet and Clank there is technically a straight-up gun, but obviously for comedic purposes, you don't get an actual straight-up gun. You know what I mean? But later on, I think they do kind of start getting them straight-up guns just because it's just straight regular design or whatever. So. All right, I wonder what this open area has. Well then. That took care of them.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Qwark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's Robo Shack, it's Qwark-tastic!
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Qwark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Qwark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets. You should press the select button to bring up the map and go to your ship. It's marked with a star.
So yeah, now when you have a ship, you can just straight up teleport to that if you just want to go to that effectively. And yeah, I thought the chairman was going to get beaten up, and so he just got let go? What? Doesn't seem like that bad of a bad guy if he didn't beat up that chairman guy, but alright. But, so yeah, we got a next objective to go to Metropolis. And yeah, for those who played the remake and played this one, you can tell there's a complete difference in Ratchet's personality. Ratchet's a bit more raw in this game, if that makes sense. Like, he's a bit more selfish, greedy, stuff like that, and it makes him a bit more interesting. In later versions, especially in the remake, they make him this, in the remake, they make him like a Qwark, you know, like, he really likes, like, he's like obsessed with Qwark, you know, like, oh man, I want to be a Ranger too, and all this other stuff, and you're like, huh, That's not kind of how Ratchet acts, and yeah, unfortunately, it's later versions of the game make him a bit more of your standard goody-goody hero, and I kind of miss that from Ratchet. Like, Ratchet was supposed to be a different type of hero, which is weird that, interesting enough, another series that kind of did the whole goody two-shoes things and swapped him out was Jack from Jak and Daxter, although I guess I'm spoiling a little bit from 2 since I haven't recorded that one yet. I need to. I was going to do it like maybe shortly after the first one, but I kind of forgot about that. But anyway, we're going through the waterworks to see what we can find before we go to Metropolis. Some objectives don't need to be done, or they can be done like way later. So, because there is like plot-related exploration, and then there's like just exploration, if that makes sense. So, oh, can't do anything with that. No cannon. Nope. See what happens. Oh, it looks like there's just pipes down there. All right. Well, anyway. Let's see. Oops. I might switch out the camera. The up and down is throwing me off. If I was playing like a flight simulator, then that'd be fine. But if you're not playing a flight simulator, it definitely throws me off. So let's see what the map got. All right. And there's a whole other area you can explore, but for now we're just gonna explore the main overall part of the planet, and then head on to Metropolis later. Huh. That's what you get. Wanton violence. Yeah. What's this supposed to do? Nothing. Well, there is a thing to do. However, I do not have that ability yet, so I don't even think I can actually get it. Let's see if I can actually make that jump. Probably not a close. Nah, we'll jump here. You're probably thinking, how are you supposed to get over there naturally? Well, we'll eventually be able to do that. But for now, I can't, so. Yeah, I think this is as far as I can go with my current setup. So let's get on here. Yep. Yeah, it threw me off a bit. Actually, for platformers go, Ratchet and Clank has never been a super complicated platformer. Really, more Jak and Daxter was more along those lines, you know, or even Sly Cooper for an extent. Yeah, this was one of the 3 big games of the PS2 era when it came to platforming excellence, which was Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, and Sly Cooper.
And blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking! The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Qwark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows 2 weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
All right, and yeah, I love the characters and cutscenes in this game, and the humor of it. You can tell that they are really trying to push the envelope of like what is reasonable to have in a game like this, especially with the naming conventions. I'll go over that if we ever play the sequels to the game. So I might stick with this one just for now, just because this is probably my favorite out of all of them. So.
Geronimo!
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
Mayday, mayday! This is the solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close! Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
Well, we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long!
Kid, let's M-screen!
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarx.
Does he know Captain Qwark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Well, now we can go to Planet Druidia.
Enter look-around mode. Press and hold the L1 button.
I mean Iridia. But yeah, so now we have a second objective is Iridia, so we can go there too. Obviously, you want to go through every spot, but if you... Yeah, let's take the plumber's suggestion. Whee! Yeah, apparently we're sliding through a sewer pipe. Ew, gross. No. And there we go. Now we smell... Well, we smell. But anyway, with that out of the way, even though we smell, we can't stop our journey yet. But where do we head off to next? Do we head to planet Iridia and help Skid McMarks? Or do we head to Metropolis to talk and find Captain Qwark? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Ratchet and Clank. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.